Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it live right from the couch again, baby. How's everyone doing out there? I got my espresso, just made it, macchiato with a little oat milk. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Hit that like button as you come in. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Good, loud and clear. Let me know. We got Maddox 677 in the house. Hyben 17, that's my guy. Wisdom Bars, that's my guy too. He said mediocrity hidden AI in America. That belt to ass treatment. I hear you, bro. Oh man. Dom says Elon in my eyes is like the Terminator. Don't trust that nigga. If it ain't natural, it's nothing to me. I feel timely too. Hyben says, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. Loud and clear. T Will says, all right, good. I wish I had my my soundboard. I can connect it actually. Next time I'll connect it to the couch setup. But man, we got a lot to talk about today, y'all. And T Will can attest to this. Hyben can probably, but definitely Wisdom Bars. He's been with me for a long time. I told y'all that AI is bigger than crypto. It has a bigger impact. It has a bigger financial footprint. It has a bigger everything than crypto. So I've been writing a book for the last 7 to 8 months. The idea came up about 2 years ago, but I was just being lazy and didn't get around to it. So I've been, in the last 7 to 8 months, been writing this book that was solely about crypto, really more so about Bitcoin and defining it from a person that's been in the game for some years, right? I've been in crypto since 2013. So we're going on 11 years or more than 11 years now in the space. And I had to pivot about a month and a half ago because it can't be all about crypto. So I'll be bringing this book out very soon. Things keep changing so fast, it's hard for me to keep up, but I'm incorporating AI into this book that I'm writing. It's a kind of like a crash course for everybody out there. Remember, I come from a software engineering background. That was my major in college. I ran a web development company for almost 20 years. So I know about tech. Two tech startups. I know about tech. And it's concerning. And I want y'all to be up to speed on how you can pivot and how you can benefit from this shift. It's a huge shift, a shift we've never seen before in humanity. This is like none other. So we got to be on top of it, and you'll be shocked at what my suggestions are for you guys. I don't care. So look, my mom just finished her doctorate degree. Shout out to my mom. Worked hard for it. Been in education. She's in education like as a career. So she's got her doctorate now. Only person in our family that's got a doctorate. I told her you'll be the only first and last. Round of applause. Ain't nobody else getting a doctorate. There's no need. The way that this shit is going, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button too, by the way. The way this shit is going, you've got a doctorate at your fingertips. You just got to know what to look for. You just got to know what to search for. You just got to know what to look for, search for, and investigate. That's the thing. And that's a real small gap, right? That just it flattens the man, it flattens the competitive field to damn near a straight line. Dom said, been hearing a few years about this. Yeah, Dom. So I'm writing a little crash course book. It'll be ready because I want to add in DeepSeek into this crash course book. It'll be ready in the next month or so. So it'll be ready for you guys to check out. It's still going to have crypto in there because that's, it plays a part. It definitely plays a part. But it's bigger. It's bigger than crypto, y'all. This DeepSeek stuff is way bigger than crypto and has a bigger impact. So you guys got to be up to speed on how to manage, man. It's crazy how many jobs are going to be disrupted in the next year, not even 2 years, next year. Does this come with a chip? Bro, it does. It does, bro. That's a scary thing. It comes, this evolution, this evolution of this AI revolution we're in does involve chips. If you want to compete, you're gonna have to keep up. You're gonna have to get the mark of the beast. Y'all gonna have to get the mark of the beast. It's crazy. I'm even saying this shit, man. Hyper said maybe, and we're gonna get into it in a second. It's Cigars and Chill, so we got to go over what I'm smoking today. So just give me a second. Hit that like button as y'all come in here, though. Shout out to everybody that's over on X. My last stream on X did some numbers. I think I streamed like over 3,000 views while we were streaming. It was incredible. It was incredible. He said, fuck it. Yeah, man. The only thing, again, I don't want to give too much away to you right now for, what I'm going to be suggesting to you guys in the book. But you might not need that chip. If you go the direction that I'm suggesting you go, or at least look into, you might not need that chip. AB said, gotta roll me a blunt on this one. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Can't do it, brother. No, I hear you, bro. And again, if you go the career route I'm suggesting, then you won't have to. You definitely won't have to. So before I get into the cigar for today, I haven't even opened it yet. We'll take a look at it in a minute. Before I get into it, just know every Monday I give away $50 worth of crypto. All right. So this past week or this week coming up, today's live stream at 8 o'clock, roughly around 8, is going to be with Blowfin. So make sure you guys create yourself a Blowfin account. Here's the link right now. So you have that locked and loaded. I'm going to pull it up on the QR on the screen right now. So you guys have that. Scan that right now. Sign up with Blowfin and have your account ready. All right. This is also where the Bloodalytics algo is trading. So a 2-for-1 right there. So make sure you guys, I'll put it back up there. Make sure you go and sign up and have your Blowfin account ready. And if you're a YouTube premium member, you Gucci, you ready to go. You locked and loaded. If you super chatted last week or even on today's live stream right now, if you super chat, you're placed on the wheel for it later today. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when it's going down. All right. Get out of here, boy. Come here. Come here. Say hi to the people. Come here. Come here. This is my dog, Fibonacci. Fibby for short, but Fibonacci for the Fibonacci retracement. This is my stinky ass dog. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Look right there. You're on candid camera. You see yourself? All right, go. 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 All right, so let's go ahead and get into the cigar for today. So today's cigar is Tatawai. Now, Tatawai is a favorite of mine. I didn't tell you to get back up here, boy. I'll let you stay up here. Karloff is the cigar. Tatawai Karloff is the cigar that I'm going to smoke today, ladies and gents. As you can see, it looks like it's part of the Monster series. I don't know if it is or isn't. It says monster series right here. I'm just looking at the box. I like a lot of the monsters that Tatawai puts out. They usually put them out in October, celebrating Halloween and all that stuff. So they have various monsters. Jason. I mean, they got all types of monsters. Chucky, the Tiff. But this particular one, I'm not sure if it is part of the monster series or not. But it is an Ecuadorian Sumatra rapper. So I don't know. I thought Sumatra was an African rapper, but maybe I'm wrong. But it's over a Nicaraguan double binder and filler. The Sumatra, I think, typically is maybe I'm thinking of what is it called? I forgot the name of that tobacco from Africa. But let's go ahead and but anyway, the Sumatra tobacco typically has a sweeter note to it, if I'm not mistaken. I do V cuts always. So let's get this cracking. Hit that like button while I blaze up. I do like how the cigar, let me pull it up real quick on the screen. I do like how this cigar has like they like fold the head of it or the foot of it, they fold it over. So it's easier for you to just light it and not like you can toast it and not burn the tobacco. It kind of slowly lights for you when they fold over the foot like that. That's pretty dope when they do that. What else we got in the building right here? Ill Cryptnatic says, damn ninjas gonna have to connect to the beast for real. Yeah. You won't need a chip. You'll need humanoids. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like if you can afford it, you can get yourself some bots, some humanoids that run around for you. And that's like a whole nother level. Like that's coming too. That's coming too. Dom says got 2 dogs in front of me. King and queen. Okay. He said he just fired up. Yeah, man. All right. So look. So that's what I'm smoking for today. All right. Trying out this. I've never had this cigar either. So this is the first timer for me. I love Tatawai. They make quality cigars. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Now in today's episode, guys, I'm going to be going over a couple of things. I know everyone's talking about crypto and the crypto markets crashed because of this DeepSeek stuff. I found out about DeepSeek last week. Started playing around with it. So I'm probably late to it or not. Knowing how this shit goes, I might not be late. But I did find out about it last week. But what I'm going to be, and we'll maybe do some, if we had time, we'll go through it. But DeepSeek is basically, guys, like it's an open. First of all, it's open source, which that right there is why the stock market is going crazy right now. That's why it dropped. I think it's back up now because Plunge Protection Team probably came in there and bought the dip. But don't think that it's over. Like, any type of crash like this, you're going to see people deploy capital on Wall Street because they got money to blow. They literally have to put the money somewhere. So you see these like knee-jerk reactions down. There's nowhere else for the money to go. So it's going to go into finance. It's going to go into the stock market. It's going to go into somewhat crypto. We'll look at crypto here in a second as well. But basically, man, what we're going to be talking about is DeepSeek, right? And how is the disruptive manner of it. I don't personally think there's much of a disruption in the crypto space, more so in the software design engineering space, which does affect crypto, but not in a way where I think it's going to affect the price of crypto. So I don't see an effect there, which most of you are probably worried about the price of crypto. This move down that we saw in crypto is directly correlated with the stock market. And so what this should tell you is that if you're in crypto, Bitcoin to be more specific, if you're in Bitcoin, you got to understand what you're holding. You're holding, when you hold an asset, you're holding some type or taking on some type of risk, right? And I think a lot of people still don't realize this to this day, that when you hold Bitcoin in your portfolio, you're not holding an asset that is a hedge against inflation. That's not what it really is. That's not what it really is. You're holding an asset that is it's a hedge against inflation. It's also a barometer for liquidity in the U.S. markets. U.S. markets meaning the stock markets. So the more liquidity that's in the markets, the better Bitcoin is going to do. The less liquidity, or when people get spooked and they sell stocks and go back into cash, that's bringing liquidity out of the stock market, hence less liquidity. That's what I mean by less liquidity. So you're holding something that has a number of risks, not just an inflation hedge. So you got to understand that. So that's why you saw the stock market drop today. Well, that's why you saw Bitcoin drop with the stock market. But if I'm not mistaken, you haven't seen a rebound yet. I think the stock market has rebounded. And you may say, CB, why would Bitcoin drop? I'm just bring this up real quick. Why would Bitcoin drop and not rebound like equities? Here's a chart right here. You guys can see. So this is a chart of Bitcoin. This is a total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is a pure, I like this chart because it's a pure play on all the altcoins, basically. It's a nice altcoin play. This orange area, if y'all not familiar, this orange area right here, I highlighted it orange because this is when we found out Trump was going to be the man. He was going to be in office. He's going to be 47, president number 47. By the way, we've had 47 presidents and he's number 47. I mean, this shit is just diabolical. The synchronicities on stuff. So 47 is in play. We knew, and so that's when the markets took off on November. Look at that at the bottom. Look at the bottom. November 6th is when the markets took off. And it ain't stopped until now. Now we're heading in a sideways situation. I personally think it's buy the rumor, sell the news. And that was probably the top for now. That's a little trend line I'm drawing for you. Bring this down a little bit like that. I drew it right there. I mean, and you could draw an inner trend line right here like this. You could do that, but yeah, you could do that, but it's steeper. The broader one is the outer one is what I really want to show you guys, right? So that's the inner, that's the outer right here. That's it. So that's the outside trend line for you, and that's the inner. I'll go ahead and say that. All right. So we might not get back above $1.9 trillion, $1.09 trillion on the altcoin market. That might have been the top. The top might have been 114 for the altcoins. So, because again, we have all the information is there. Like markets are forward pricing, so it tries to price in what the future present value of whatever you're trading will be, not today's value. Just remember that. That's why buy the rumor, sell the news is typically always in play and almost always true. Because the whole rally, this whole rally right here, you go back here, this whole rally was pricing in Trump being in office, actually being in office. So it took some time, but that's where we are. We're now priced future present value. We're now priced where we are, where we should be. Typically, that's kind of how it goes. So far, it's decent, but we'll see. You know, it take me like 3 days to smoke a cigar, so I'll keep y'all posted. So that's kind of my take on Bitcoin crypto right now. It hasn't rebounded. That's the other thing I want to say. It has not rebounded yet, simply because you get a liquidation and sale pressure in crypto from equities dropping, because a lot of Wall Street cats have crypto now in their portfolio, in their trading scheme or strategy. They have a small portion of crypto. So guess what? What do they liquidate first? They liquidate the most volatile asset first out of their portfolio, then they go down the line. So the most volatile typically is going to be the asset that you're up the most in. You know, crypto, Bitcoin, it is very volatile compared to stocks, bonds, and Forex, right? Currency. So you're most likely going to see the Wall Street cats take profits from crypto first, or even if it's simultaneously, they're going to take more of it. It's more volatile, but they're going to take more of their profits from crypto as they're selling stocks as well. That's why you're seeing that move down with crypto and stocks, but the move down in crypto is always going to be outsized by any move in equities. So just keep that in mind. The rebound hasn't happened because the stock market is a strange market, and it is not a free market. You know, less of a free market than crypto. I put it to you that way. Less of a free market than crypto. And so, you know, you basically have a priority to save face and make things look good in the stock market versus the crypto markets. They don't really care about, the powers that be don't really care about crypto like that. As far as its pricing and everything, they could care less. But they do, meaning the administration, Trump, all that, you know, that plays a part in their optics. So having a good stock market, trying to prop it up, it's going to be harder for us to find true price discovery in the equities market, or it's going to take longer for us to find true price discovery in the equities market because of that. Because of that. T. Will said, what will this do to NVIDIA's 3,000 supercomputers they just released for personal LLMs? It's bro. It just washes it all down the drain. And I'm gonna explain what he's talking about right there, guys, in a minute. Again, this is another reason why you saw the tech sector in the stock market go down today, is because of this very point regarding chips, hardware, and DeepSeek. And I'll go through all that in a second. OpenAI, Meta, NVIDIA, wrecked. Indeed. We got BG the Great in the building. What's going on, bro? Backed by nothing, referring to crypto. Yeah, everything is just about backed by nothing. It's all inherent or intrinsic value. Still risk on, Supreme says. Saga Alpha Club in the building. What's going on? All right, peace, Dom. Check you out later. And we got last piece of the puzzle in the building. What's going on, brother? What's going on? So, you know, that's where we are with things, man. Real quick, let me just quickly show this. Share this tab. Trump coin. Y'all know what's going on with Trump and Trump dump. I've been short for a long time. Damn near up about 1,000% on my short. Now there was a trend line, not a trend line, but there was a support line I drew. It's on my other computer, but it basically looks like this. This is what it looks like. Hit that like button as you guys come in here. It was about right there. Somewhere about there. Basically where we kind of double tapped. And if I zoomed in, I could find where exactly it was. But yeah, we're heading back lower. If we break, let me see. That's not it. Give me 1 second, y'all. It was right there. Boom, right here. All right. This was the trend line or the support line that I was talking about. I had drawn on my other computer. But basically it's we bounced off of it earlier today, this morning. But we're heading lower to it. Listen, if we break this, and I'm gonna go over to price. Oh shoot, price doesn't show it. Let me go back to this. If we break below, let's just say $5 billion market cap on Trump coin, or 4.9. If we go below 4.9, it's a wrap. It's going even lower. You're gonna see another drop, a hard drop in Trump coin. So keep an eye out for your market cap on Trump coin. If we go below 4.9, you in trouble. You in some deep trouble. Hit that like button, y'all, as you come in. I'm seeing new people jump in here. Hit the like button right now for me. Anything but click says I'm being for real, no troll. I didn't see what you said, bro. I didn't see your other comment. Anything for clicks. Hyman said he made some money on VIX puts. Okay, so you basically went short VIX, volatility index. I don't even know. Your message got censored, bro. I didn't see it. I didn't even see your crazy message, bro. Anything for clicks won that bet though, FYI, y'all. He won this one Solana bet. So that was a good payout for him. We bet whether I didn't think that Trump would be inaugurated. I thought something would happen to him. But thank God it didn't. And thank God he did win, because it would have been diabolical if Trump would have lost or got won but didn't make it to the inauguration. And anything for clicks. What did I tell you? We streamed the inauguration live, right? And I said, oh, they moved the inauguration indoor. They said it was because of weather, but they've had inaugurations outdoor at those temperatures in the past. Not saying that he's the first to move it indoor. There were a few that moved it indoor, JFK being one, because of weather. But I know how Trump is. Trump ain't worried about no weather or no cold. I think it was a security detail move to make it to have the inauguration indoors. Point blank period. I would have won if they would have had it out outside, bro. There's no ads on the videos of. Are you serious? On YouTube? I won't repeat it, but on YouTube right now, you got to be kidding me. That's crazy. That's insane. All right, so look, y'all. Let's follow through and you know, progress through this DeepSeek stuff. Digital asset degen in the building. Oh man, what's going on, bro? Sending you good energy, good juju. Hope everything is okay, bro. Hope everything is okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. So this DeepSeek stuff, right? This is the DeepSeek website. DeepSeek.com is the site. All right. Now, here's the thing about DeepSeek that y'all got to understand. This is the powerful thing. First of all, it's open source. It's out of China, but just I almost want to compare DeepSeek to Bitcoin. This is how big this shit is, y'all. Seriously. I'm not being over exaggerated or hyperbolic about it at all. This is as big, DeepSeek is as big as Bitcoin. For the reason that first it's open source, it came out of nowhere basically, and it has already got the elites in Silicon Valley on their toes. They nervous, y'all. And the reason why they're nervous is because it's open source. That's number one. Y'all got to remember, again, I just want to reiterate this. I first covered OpenAI and ChatGPT 4 years ago. 4 years ago, when it was ChatGPT 2. And everything, I'm gonna bring that video up real quick. Let's bring that video up, because y'all don't be believing me. Y'all don't be believing crypto blood. I give y'all the alpha way before. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see here. Open AI maybe. No, that's not it. There it goes. Found it. December 1st, 2019. Even my dog wants to let y'all know this shit is real. What you want, boy? Huh? Look at my dog, y'all. He got a paw. He's got his paw on my. What do you want? You trying to let him know that your papa is crypto diamonds out here? I know. Yeah, OpenAI is donezo. That's right. That's right. Capitalists don't make money on open source. Yes, indeed. We are live. We are live. My Crypto Space UK in the building. Yes, sir. Yep, that's exactly it, bro. And so we're gonna get to so let's just go through this. Let's just go through this. Let me jump back over here to this real quick. All right. So I'm going to share this screen real quick so y'all can see. Y'all see that? I'm in my studio right now. I published this on December 1st, 2019. Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and it's 12 minutes. We're not gonna watch 12 minutes. But look at the title. Look at the thumbnail. This technology is the biggest danger to your career. Now, ChatGPT and OpenAI. There it is. December 1st, 2019. 4 years ago, right? Almost 4 years ago. So I'm keeping my ear to the streets. And again, for those that may be late to the stream, I told everyone at the beginning of the stream, I'm working on a book right now, a guide, a how to survive guide, basically. And it'll be out in the next month or so. The book initially was all focused on Bitcoin. Okay. It was going to, go through the whole spiel from beginning to current, from a person's perspective of myself, who's been in crypto for 11 years. Just giving you my perspective, right? I trade, software engineer in crypto. But I had to pivot the book because, as I was telling everyone, 5 years ago, as I was telling everyone earlier, AI is more important than crypto. AI is more disruptive than crypto. AI encompasses crypto. It's like the mother of all mothers. This shit is going to be in the next year, only in the next year. Because you got to remember, so GPT 2, which I talked about December 1st of 2019, okay, 5 years ago, basically. It took, I think, almost a year and some change for them to go from ChatGPT 2 to ChatGPT 3. Okay. Then you had ChatGPT 4. And then from 4, things shifted. What happened at 4? It no longer was just a large language model. It started to have reasoning capabilities in the system, in the version. So and I'm just going off of ChatGPT, right? Or open source. But the race is full of other competitors, right? You got like Microsoft, you got, all these Claude, you got all these various companies, right? Well, when we got to ChatGPT 01 or OpenAI, I don't know if they even call it ChatGPT anymore, but OpenAI 01 version. 01 version and 01 preview, which came before 01. But 01 is like their benchmark. This shit like is good too. 01 is very good. 01 Pro, very good. Has reasoning in it. It's not just pulling from billions of words in a large language model and is giving you an answer. It's actually thinking through what you've asked it to do. And we'll go through DeepSeek here in a minute. Because on DeepSeek, they actually show you what it's thinking as it's going through it. It shows you its reasoning as you're using it. So 01 was the crossing of the Rubicon. Basically, you can almost say 01, ChatGPT 01 was the start of AGI, artificial general intelligence. And we're on our way to super artificial intelligence. I talked about that a couple streams ago. Now I'm trying to keep it like pretty high level, so we don't get into the weeds, because that shit really don't even matter at this point. That's how fast this stuff is moving. But I just want to give you an understanding between ChatGPT 01. So ChatGPT 2 and 3, I think, took over a year for it to get to that level or that evolution. But ChatGPT 01 and ChatGPT 03, which is about to come out, which is really crazy, it's only taken 3 months. They're about to roll out ChatGPT 03 in a minute. In 3 months. And ChatGPT 01 was, I should have had this a chart. I should have had a chart open for y'all to show y'all the difference in performance between like ChatGPT 4 and 01. It's like ain't no competition. So we went from 01 to 03, which is about to release OpenAI. They've developed this in 3 months. So I do have, let me show you this. I do have this. Let me show you this. So this is the chart right now. Artificial analysis, right? Y'all see that? So they got 01 on here twice, and I'm not sure why. Maybe that's 01 preview. I'm not sure. I don't know what that's about. But you see ChatGPT 4.0 on here, right? It has a score of 73. 01 over here to the far left has a score of 90, and DeepSeek R1 has a score of 89. Now 01 is that's a paid subscription. I think you're paying like $200 a month for 01 Pro. And this free version, DeepSeek R1, this free version is 1 index point below a $200 a month service. And it's open source. Shit is diabolical, y'all. It's diabolical. I'm paying $20 a month for Gemini. So Gemini, you get all of it. You get the 1.5 Pro. I get 2.0 experimental, and I got 01. It's no point. It's no point in having these other ones. And if you're worried about, and this is what I mean by, okay, the open source part of it, and I have not gotten to the hardware portion of this conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. I'm dropping gems for you. I haven't gotten to that part. It's open source, meaning all of the code, just like Bitcoin's white paper, and they dropped all the open source. The people said, well, it was created by the government, the CIA, blase split. It doesn't really matter if Bitcoin was created by the CIA, because guess what? It's open source. You see the whole code base. They can't hide something that's, you've got literally every code, every line of code, line for line, available and open for you to copy And that's where a lot, that's where the initial altcoins came from, because they took the code base and they changed maybe the way Bitcoin uses SHA-256, and my guy over there, Litecoin creator, he took it and said, we're not going to use SHA-256. We're going to use script to encrypt for consensus, and changed a couple other things, but he was basically able to take that code from Bitcoin's open source, modify it to his liking, and release a different, at that time, better version of Bitcoin. So R1 is open source. R1, if you go to the website, is running under, Chinese domain. So, some things that you may ask it that, like Taiwan, topics like that, they're gonna spin you and give you some bullshit answer. But because it's open source, you can take that code, run it locally, modify the weights, the weightings. I'm getting a little bit more detail on, but I can modify the weights of certain words and terms and everything, and eliminate the censorship that's embedded in there for China. It's powerful. This is a game-changing moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game-changing moment. This is literally the same feeling I get when I think about the night I read about Bitcoin in March of 2013. This is the same feeling. It really hits home now because this is open source. So, yeah, this is crazy, right? So let me just show you really quickly. Let's go back to this real quick. The chart. And we have R1, which is what everyone is talking about right now. R1 is literally 1 point behind O1. And its next iteration, it ain't going to take much time for it to get past O1. Probably ready to be better than O3, which is not even out yet. It's insane. So here's some more benchmarks, input and output prices. Look at this. This is where shit gets real weird. Look at the input output. DeepSeek R1. Input price 55 cents. Output price $2.19. O1, which is a paid $200 a month, look at that, $15 input, $60 output price. It's crazy, y'all. So again, I'm gonna try to get this crash course survival guide that I've been working on for the last, I did pivot it about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. I pivoted it from all crypto related to incorporate AI, but I'm going to, as I finish it up, I'm going to definitely include in there DeepSeek and this milestone and what I feel about it. And again, it will have how you can protect yourself, your family, whatever career you're in, how to protect yourself. It's going to take some aggressive action by you to protect yourself. This ain't one of those things where you can just sit back and just, well, I'll see what the markets do. Nah, it don't work like that because it's moving so fast. O3 is out. Yeah, but I think it's in testing. It's not open to the public, I don't think. Digital Asset DGen said, I recently saw or heard ChatGPT tried to copy itself because it knew they were going to version up and delete it. I gotta check the data or the date, but Skynet terminal, yeah, for sure. Yes, hit that like button, y'all. Crypto Yo, can they ban DeepSeek like how they banned TikTok? No, Crypto Yo. And what up, though, to you? It's open source. The cat is out the bag. Again, I'm comparing DeepSeek R1 to Bitcoin. Once you release that open source MIT license, it's over. And again, I haven't even talked about, we kind of touched on it in regards to the price input output, but I haven't talked about how they got to that low price input output. Eddie says, thanks for tuning in, Eddie. Any worries about DeepSeek taking user chats and sharing with the Chinese government? Sure, yes, most definitely, Eddie. That's a huge problem. However, because it's open source, you can take the code base and run it locally. Modify the code, take any backdoors. I'm sure it's already done. Take any backdoors out, change the weightings on censorship on certain topics, and you good to go. Dearborn says, how do we capitalize? Depends on your level of skills right now. You know, I'm gonna spell it all out in the crash course book, man. I'm doing a crash course guide on how to survive this very, very serious evolution we're seeing right now. My crypto space, hasn't DeepSeek crashed today? I tried to use it and it's coming out with malicious attack. I haven't used it since earlier. Actually, I haven't used it since since earlier this morning I used it. Anything for clicks. Did you see your boy Academics? Yeah, we gotta talk about that goofy ass. Goofy, man. I can't listen. I never did like Academics. So, but you know, people overlook certain things and character flaws or you know, or whatnot when people are famous or have a lot of viewers online, unfortunately. Is this a benefit or detriment to humanity? It's both, but the issue is, D-Born, and I'm gonna bring your comment. It's a great comment. The issue is we live in a capitalistic society. So it's a battle. So those with DeepSeek coming out the way they did and it being open source, it is it's leveling the playing field for humanity, because we're on the path there with Gemini, that's Google's, OpenAI, Claude, all these various mega players. We were on the path of total destruction for humanity, right? But with DeepSeek coming out and it being open source and you being able to run it on GPUs, this is a game changer. This levels a playing field. There is no moat. In tech, they have these what's called moats, right? They call them moats. Essentially, you know, some type of barrier to entry into whatever field or whatever proprietary information and systems you have. You can build a moat around it. so that it will take a lot of time and effort and money for your competitors to, get on your level or beat you. That moat has been destroyed. There is no moat, which is a good thing. But it still doesn't mean it's a good thing for humanity in total, because we still live in a capitalistic society where money is still a thing. We are heading in the direction, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be mind blowing, and this is going to be in the book as well. This is kind of going to be the what's next chapter. We're entering a world where money won't exist. The concept of money will be deleted. It does not make sense to most of us. I understand that. And you're like, how do you have a system that doesn't have that doesn't use money? Man, I'm telling y'all, this is a game changer of epic proportion. Of epic proportions. Big Dog Crypto says they just put all greedy U.S. companies on notice. Absolutely. And here's the sad thing about OpenAI, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if y'all know this. OpenAI started off like DeepSeek. OpenAI started off open source. That's the whole point. That's the name, OpenAI. It was supposed to be open sourced AI. And the greed, the capitalism. Capitalism is good, of course, but it has its bads too. It has its cons. And that's where we are right now. It was supposed to be open. It was supposed to stay open source or be open source. It's supposed to be non-profit, not for profit. All this stuff, right? And they decided to take the other direction. And shame on them, because now you see they got caught with their pants down. They've raised billions of dollars in equity from VCs around Silicon Valley and abroad, all around the world, right? And now they've been caught with their pants down, which again is a good thing. It's an absolute good thing. So good point. Big Dog Crypto, good point. So digital asset DGen says, in classical terms, a moat was a wide trench of water around castles to provide. That's right. Intelligence will be the currency. I guess you can think of it that way. I'll go into detail about it in the book, though. It's going to blow your mind. AI will use blockchain to facilitate payments for services. HBAR. HBAR is one of my bigger bags. I have a lot of HBAR. HBAR is, I've been on it really ever since Mike Maloney did a whole series on HBAR back in the day. I want to say like 2017, 18-ish. And my issue with any current blockchain, we're ladies and gentlemen, we are literally at the singularity. I think we're at singularity, and we just don't quite know it yet. And usually, you can't know you're at the singularity right when it happens. It's kind of a come to Jesus moment. It's going to take some time for you to realize it. But basically, singularity is when we don't know what comes next. Once these models, and we're getting very close to that, once these models start thinking super artificial intelligence, it starts thinking on its own, developing. Now we're entering the black box of AI, and it's developing and upgrading. And that's the singularity where we don't know what is next. We're waiting on the AI to tell us what advancements and discoveries it has made. It's crazy. I need to smoke on this one. This shit is crazy. So I say all that to say, I can't say for certain that any current blockchain is going to be the blockchain of the future. I feel like AI may make a superior blockchain, guys, or it may not even be a blockchain. Like HBAR is not a blockchain; it's a DAG, right? Yeah, I think we need to hold our horses on crowning anything we have out today as the blockchain that's going to be used. Dr. Do Egg says, I'd have to say that independent AI agents will be competing in markets and business. There will be a hyper capitalism, and the agents will most easily use crypto. For sure. For sure. I ain't blocking you, Omnibone. I'm not blocking you at all, my G. You know I don't block nobody. So you have a point here. So agents will play a role. Agents will play a role. It's almost like, bro, we won't be working anymore because we will have our representatives working for us. So we'll send our own agents out into the world, and it'll be competing against other agents. This shit is, I'm trying to tell y'all, the shit is moving super fast. This is exactly why Elon was pissed at OpenAI. Remember, maybe y'all don't know this. Your boy Elon was a co-founder of OpenAI. This nigga Elon is an alien. I'm convinced. I don't even know, like, how do you do all of this? When do you get the time to sleep? I don't think he's a human. I don't think Elon is a human. I really don't. Non-human intelligence. He's an NHI. Go to Darkness says, interesting. What makes DeepSeek different not to close the open source later once it's established users? Because the secret sauce that's making it run superior to all other platforms is already out. So that's why, so even if they close it in the future, it's possible they do that. But you got the genesis of R1, you got it all to yourself. You can build upon that. If they decide to make it closed source, you at least have you got an upper advantage over all these Silicon Valley startups that spent billions of dollars. So yeah, they could close it in the future for sure. But as of right now, it's a powerful open source tool. Human intelligence cannot beat or surpass AI. No, it cannot. We're getting close to that. They got a token on Solana twerking, very volatile, made some WAP last night off of it. What token is that, my G? Data is the new gold. No, data is not the new gold, because these language models have scooped up all the data that's there. So now where we're going, Charles, is the new era, and it's not data anymore. It's intellect. It's reasoning. Reasoning is the new gold. All the data has been scooped up by these large language models. Now we're going into, how do I solve something? And this is what I mean by where we went from ChatGPT 4 to the 01 models, the 03 model that's coming out. I think it's in testing now. DeepSeek R1, These are models that are using reasoning. So what do I mean by that? It's not looking through all the data that has scraped in throughout mankind. All the data, everything we got written down in recorded history from the internet to before. It's not going through that anymore. It's using that tangentially, is using that data, but it's also reasoning and coming up with its own answers. So that means it's able to give you answers to things that aren't on the internet directly. If that makes sense. That's the era we're in now. So to just reiterate, Charles, data is not the new gold. It's intellect and reasoning is now the new gold. It's crazy. UBI incoming. UBI incoming. There's a give me 1 second, get my ashtray, but there's actually a solution to our issue that we have, and it's an issue. We got a workforce issue. We do. We have a structural employment issue on the horizon. It's coming fast. There's another solution that is better than universal basic income that I'll go over in an upcoming live stream. Hopefully, because UBI doesn't really solve it, and it doesn't give people any dignity, right? You get paid by the government or like some AI entity that's making all the money and then dispersing some of its revenue to each person because they don't have a job. That really doesn't give people any purpose. If we're just getting paid to sit at home and not do anything, I don't think that's a good direction for our civilization. So there's another solution. Again, I'll go over it in a future live stream that may be interesting to y'all. How long will it be before DeepSeek is pimping chicks? Oh, you a fool, bro. So B Gill says, what is the probability that they were not declaring the real money invested in to train the model? It would be a move to shake up the American market. Who are you referring to as far as they declaring the real money invested? AI is about to develop AAA video games now. For sure. Already on the path, bro. Already on the path, man. Like it's really concerning to me because again, you guys remember, like I said, I went to school for software engineering, right? That's a field that as of today is what can I compare software engineering coding developers to? Data processors, maybe back in the 50s, 40s, before like actual personal computers came about. It's almost like data processors. That's where programmers are today, which is mind blowing. You're talking about highly paid. As a developer, man, we can make, depending on your skill level, minimum 80,000, 90,000 if you're a senior architect or something like that, or you're like I can code like making like bots and stuff for trading and like in finance, you make $300,000-$400,000 a year. That shit is over, bro. It's over. And not to even mention, so coding, if you're in school for coding, I guess you can finish up, but that shit is done data. You better have a plan once you get out, because you're not gonna be able to make more than $80,000. Like that may be the ceiling, if even that. It may be even lower than that. B. Walter said they got a DeepSeek coin. DeepSeek is being used for front run Stargate. Yes. Damn. Trump investing. Good point. Trump announced an investment of $500 billion in Stargate, which is an initiative to build data centers here in the United States. Like, this shit is diabolical, y'all. Trump can't save us. And this is what I was trying to tell people. Like, I love Trump. I'm for Trump. He is doing a great job out the gate already. In 5 days, done more than what Biden did in 4 years. Damn near want to say in 5 days or in a week, he's done more. Yeah, this is a week now, right? This is 7 days. The inauguration was last Monday. In 7 days, he's done more than Joe Biden's whole 40-year career on the Capitol in Washington. Crazy. But he can't save us, y'all. Shit this is crazy. Blockchain report in the building. What's going on, bro? People will stop thinking and let AI do it for them. Hell, people didn't stop thinking already. And then they're not letting AI, they're letting TikTok think for them, which is just diabolical. AI told me DGB was more quantum resistant than Bitcoin due to the multiple algos. Sure, it is. But I don't know if that's going to really work. They call me Daddy Fat Sacks. Actually, no one does, but it's fun to say. Smoke one because life ain't cheap or long. Amen. Amen to that. Oh, yeah, YouTube. Let's see what B. Walt says. I think all of them will be connected like interstate from different cities. Some of the tokens on different blockchains will have different prices, just like a city store has different prices. I hear you. Oh, that's crazy. Elon sick out there after being pissed off. Aren't there cryptos to pay the robots and agents? I mean, you technically can use any crypto to pay robots and agents. So a specific one is not really necessary, in my opinion. It really isn't. You can integrate any, as long as the agent has a wallet, you can have it be paid in that specific coin. Capitalism will be the ultimate reinforcement learning playground for evolution of AI. Point being, we will still have money, right? Wrong. I think we're going to quickly get to the point where money is no longer a tool needed for whatever comes after capitalism. As long as we don't close circuit the loop, right? For I don't know how many years, hundreds and hundreds, maybe, hundreds and hundreds of years, maybe 500 years or more, or whatever. Capitalism isn't that old, but for a long time, we've had it go in that loop, right? It goes from capitalism, socialism, communism, right? And it crashes and it starts over. We might be at the point where we're going to open that loop up. It will no longer go from capitalism to socialism. It'll be something new that won't involve having money as your means of transmitting value. Elon has his hands in everything. He's an NPC, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm convinced that Elon Musk is an NHI. What's going to happen to the 500B the U.S. SoftBank OpenAI just announced for an investment? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's it, bro. They just announced it, and it's already null and void, dead on arrival. I guess you could say that, you know, those dollars. And let me go back to this. Hit that like button, y'all. If y'all like the content I'm giving you, I'm dropping alpha for you, enlightening you. Hit that like button. It helps me push this to more people because people need to know about this. So look, let me do this real quick because my laptop is about to go out. So let me plug that up. Give me 1 second. All right. So let me just show you something real quick to your point about the 500 billion. Let me see here. So if we look at this chart, right? The input output prices. So the 500 billion was basically probably raised based on these projections right here or something close. Like 03 is probably a little bit better than 01 ChatGPT, right? But we're here with DeepSeek. You see the purple arrow, right? So they raised 500 billion based on this. So with these new models, the open source one, ChatGPT or OpenAI is going to have to quickly move on 03, and maybe even they're already working on 04. They're going to have to quickly move and release the other ones, and the other ones probably, or they're going to have to focus more on efficiency and price efficiency versus, I'm sure they were able to get these prices lower. But because of capitalism incentivizes you to extract as much money, right? In rent seeking, you extract as much value out of the marketplace as possible. So this is why they probably didn't go the route of being the most efficient, because they wanted to make the most money. And it kind of goes down the chain, right? So if you have it be a little expensive, then that's great for all the NVIDIAs of the world, and you're going to need all these expensive chips and all this and that. They're going to have to change your model now. They're going to have to go out and really actually compete. And so that 500 billion can go way further. It can go way further. You know, go way further. So I guess you can just look at it as that money can be stretched a lot further. Ray Kurzweil, huge on Singularity. Yeah, Kurzweil, he's a big AI pioneer. He predicted that AI would be Turing complete sooner than most did, and it did. I think it became Turing complete at ChatGPT 3. If you don't know what Turing Complete is, go look it up. Stargate is the best blockchain, or the beast blockchain, pure evil. The Silver Sailor Plan Plus says. Stargate, Stargate isn't the blockchain though, bro. Omnibone says DeepSeek just stabbed Stargate in the heart. It sure did. CoinMarketCap looked at trending tokens. It will be the second one. DeepSeek. Damn, that's crazy. Caffeinated Crypto in the building. What's going on, bro? Shout out to you. Elon Altman need to stop with all the transhumanism satanic garbage. I want to go back to the days before Netflix. Not all tech advancements are good, destroying the human experience. I am against. I hear you, bro. I hear you. But it's the cat is out the bag. There's no turning back. So we just got to make sure we mold, like we help push it in the right direction. And it's as crazy as this sounds, DeepSeek is helping humanity. It's a win for humanity, and that's coming out of China. Go figure. But DeepSeek is a win for humanity. It has just reset the playing field, which is good. Omnibone says people will have no purpose once all the robots hit the market. Did you not see the what happened to China's Uber market after self-driving cars? True. That's why the government has everyone focused on crypto, so they can trap the masses and then remove the physical means of transacting with, which is totally enslavement. These dips don't even fade me anymore. Blood, you front end, back end, full stack. I was mostly front end. Front end dev, mostly. But I had high proficiency in PHP, so I was more so web-based languages. But PHP was one of my go-tos. I had the most experience with CSS and PHP back in the day, and of course MySQL and the databases and stuff. But I was not a full stack. Any tech advancements with that destroy human experiences, especially family experiences, I am 100% against. I'm with you. AI will be made illegal for us to have soon, so enjoy it. As long as there are companies like DeepSeek and is Anthropic. Somebody let me know if Anthropic is open source or not. As long as you have the open source people in the race, bro, there's no way for them to stop you from using it. The government will have to stop exports of NVIDIA chips to slow others down. Yay and nay. We're gonna get into. I know we're going to an hour and a half almost. Hit that like button if y'all really enjoy the alpha, the content. If I'm dropping some knowledge on you, support me by subscribing to the channel. All right. We do crypto, politics, culture. Crypto really can be all tech, right? Just not crypto, but you get the drift. Unblock. I can't see it from this. I would have to open the studio, bro, and I don't have that open right now. I guess I could go to it real quick to see what you're talking about. Give me a second. I'll go to the studio and YouTube and open that up. I've got some interviews I'll be dropping. I think all of them so far are on the culture side, so they're not related to crypto right now. But I do have some crypto. I do have some crypto interviews lined up. Yeah, I'm not seeing your comment, bro, to unblock it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to. So at any rate, let's quickly move on to. I want to look at the hardware side because this DeepSeek stuff, from a hardware perspective, is really where the nuts and bolts are, and why they're really concerned. They're really concerned about the hardware, guys, because unlike ChatGPT and all these other models, they don't require as much hardware at all. So this article, nothingbutai.com, says we're living in someone called the Manhattan Project 2.0 era. While the original Manhattan Project was about nuclear, this new era is about artificial intelligence. The stakes are high and the race is on. All right. So DeepSeek's R1 and V3 models is a clear signal that they're leading the charge in AI innovation. Wow, we just talked about this. The government just invested 500 billion in AI infrastructure to avoid falling behind. But again, if they don't have something in the back, in the wings, boy, it's a problem. So I'm trying to find the hardware. Let me see here. I thought this was it, but it looks like it's not. Let me see if I can find another one here, guys. All right. So this is out of BizTech Africa. And let me see here. Let me see. Let's see what we have here. So pricing is a major concern when using any technology. Users always seek improved services at affordable costs while comparing DeepSeek, blah, blah, blah. Moreover, this is probably written by AI. Oh man, this shit is crazy. So let me do a quick search. I'm gonna do a quick search on the hardware aspect of it because I know DeepSeek is using GPUs. Hit that like button while I search for this, guys. We have, how many people do we have in here right now? We've got about 100 and, I can't see right now, 120 people. Hit that like button, guys. King Kirk said, hope you ate off that strategic Bitcoin reserve coin call last week. I did not, bro, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Computation? Yeah, I mean, I guess I say reasoning is the new currency, is the new gold. Got a lot of comments in here, guys. Sorry, I got to scroll to the bottom so I can get to the most recent one. You can run on 70B model on RTX 4090. Do you think Trump is going to stop the Russia-Ukraine war? Of course. Of course, bro. Trump is the man. He's coming in here getting shit done. I miss crypto and culture. Kenzie put me on to you. Oh, shout out to crypto and culture, bro. Kenzie. Where is Kenzie? My man Kenzie. Man, I thought about him maybe about 5 months ago. I thought about him. Shout out to Carlos. Thanks for tuning in, my guy. Blanca interview. Yeah, I'm putting the Blanca interview. Don't ask me how that came about, but yeah, I'm putting that out soon, bro. I'm putting that out soon. Since Nvidia is US and DeepSeek is Chinese, Hyperfly hedge fund, is it correct to say it's not a race between China and US because DeepSeek is open source, is more capitalism versus out of the loop cycle? Yeah, I go to darkness. Good comment. Good point there. Yeah, it's still a race though. But if the open source side continues to at least stay on par with the paid models, then that's not a winning business model for the paid models. So there has to be some leap and bound, and this is the problem. This is why it's a double-edged sword for us in humanity. This is a double-edged sword because with the open AI, with the open source group or side coming out, like with this DeepSeek R1, with them coming out with this, what this does is make the open AIs, the Geminis, Microsoft, Google, and all of them, it makes them crash out. What do I mean by that? It makes them lower the safeguards because they have Google has a system right now that's sentient, meaning it thinks like a human being, like it has a conscience. We already know this. We already know this because 2 years ago we had a whistleblower that worked for Google that said this. Don't forget, y'all. I mean, I know we got the memory of a flea, but let me remind you, there was a whistleblower that was fired because he came out and said that he was working on a version of forgot what the name of it was, but a version of their AI that he said was sentient, meaning it had a conscience. This was 2 years ago. So what this is going to make companies like Google do is say, oh shit, to stay ahead of these open source, we got to release some of the nuclear. We got to go nuclear on them. And so they're going to accelerate the speed at which they release some of these versions that aren't for public. And that, my friend, is a huge, huge issue. Huge issue. Crypto Yo said, did I close your Trump short? No, we can look at that real quick though. My Trump short is still open. I've got stops. I moved my stop down to 30, and I said this in the chat room. Join the chat rooms, ladies and gents. I'll have to drop a link for it in a minute. But I said in the chat room that I moved my stop loss down to 33,009. That's where my stop loss is right now for Trump. I'm up almost 1,000% on that Trump short. Maybe about 800 now because we're getting a little bounce, but that was a great trade. Hope everybody listened to me and made that play as well. They're going to release Willow AI to the public now, right? They have no choice. They have no choice. Lambda. Yeah, Lambda. That's it. Google's Lambda. That's it, bro. Ooh, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, this just opens up. It's concerning. It's really concerning. Now, again, double-edged sword, because now, we're going to have advancements in technology and medicine. We're going to have advancements in the next 5 years, y'all, that's going to blow your mind. Blow your mind. Not to even mention the UFO disclosure shit that's going on. I mean, I can't even pack that into this. We're going to hour and 39 minutes. Hit that like button, y'all. I got to do a whole nother stream on what's going on in the UFO world. Jake Barber, bro, like he said, man, they're about to drop some like, I don't even know if humanity can take all this at one time. It's too much. It's too much. I don't know. I really don't know. So the AI, hey, my mail lady look kind of good there, y'all. The AI or the UAP, artificial intelligence thing, is a whole nother stream. We definitely gotta go. Nah, man, it's not fake news. It's not fake, bro. And you'll know it's not fake real soon. They're about to do something. They're about to really shock the world. Really shock the world. Fake news equal UFO. Nah, man, I'm telling you. Thanks, Go to Darkness. Appreciate it. Sick watch, by the way. Which one is that? Somebody else asked that on a my guy, what's my man name? 504 Streets. 504 Street Stories out of New Orleans, I think. He thought it was a Nixon. I've heard of Nixon, but this is a BR03 Bell and Ross. This is a Bell and Ross. My everyday watch. Never, he says, never a video, never a pic, no UFO interview, sick of it. So here's a problem, bro. You got to understand, and this is what they were talking about in the latest interview with Jake Barber. It won't satisfy you if you saw a video, because you're going to say that the video is fake, right? So we've gotten to the point where even video is not enough, because you can fake it with AI. So we can't rely on video. We damn sure can't rely on pictures. What we have to rely on is, and what they're about to do is full disclosure in a way where you're going to see a lot now live. You can't fake live. You can't fake live stream. So this is what they're about to do. And me and big homie CC been talking back and forth. He is deep into this. He's been to a CE5 event. I've never been to a CE5 event. He's all into that shit. Like deeper than I am, which it was shocking. But we've been talking, and he's like, bro, we got to get on the live stream and talk about this. But yeah, bro, you're about to see live events summoning UFO. And there isn't just one type of UFO. There's all type, man. There are maybe thousands, but definitely multiple dozens of different UFOs. It's not just like the flying saucer, and that's it, or the triangle one. These are different civilizations. You got UFOs or UAPs, if you want to call them. I still want to call them UFOs. You got UFOs that are like organisms. They're not even in ships or like, you know, spacecraft. They're actually they're actually just organisms that float here from other places. Bro, this shit is out of control. It's out of control. And then you got into to even above that, ladies and gents, you have interdimensional. So you got beings from other dimensions that can, you know, pop into the third dimension and holler at us. Man. Yeah, John, you know, they try to this is what the government does. They want to, because we've known about UFOs forever, and we've been talking about it for forever. When they want to finally, you know, admit it, oh, we don't want to use UFOs, because then that would be an admission to what you guys, you know, this is what they do. They just play military mind games with it. So yeah, now they want to call them UAP. 90% of humanity now are variant mutants. Look up muted DNA, CB. Mutated DNA. Ah, interesting. I believe it. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I'll bring that up with a big homie. Put the mail lady on live. She was quick. I ain't never seen her before. She was up and gone quick. Came and went. So it's a lot. We're in the age of Aquarius, which is like you know, an awakening. So it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Hit that like button if y'all like this content, man. We went into some UAP UFO stuff real quick, but you know, I just want to reiterate, I do have a crash course guide, survival guide for you guys for this fastly changing environment we call AI. Super artificial intelligence is what we're on the brink of, and I've got, you know, some pointers, some key things for you guys to be aware of, and hopefully um, create some type of moat around your livelihood. You know, because we're shifting quickly, and you got to move quickly. Anyone with thinking that a degree is some type of moat, you're wrong. I'll take it a step further. Anyone that thinks their degree plus experience is a moat, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Doctors are are in danger here. Their careers, especially if you're like a general practicing doctor, you're not a surgeon or anything. Your career is in jeopardy. Programmers, pretty much done. We're done. You know, um, even upper management. You don't need as many people with these new reasoning AI models. Uh, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens, guys. It's going to be interesting. No one is safe except a few categories or a few industries. And again, I will talk about that in more detail in the book, and how you could possibly pivot to those to create a moat for your career. Hit that like button. share the stream if you felt like it was informative. Come back later tonight. I went way OT on this one. Come back tonight. We'll have my 2 Satoshis and a $50 giveaway. If you're a member of the channel, you're automatically on the wheel. If you super chat during my live streams, you're automatically placed on the wheel. And I will eventually be able to get people who want to give a tip on X. I just got to set it up. I'll have you guys be placed on the wheel as well. Smash those likes. That's right. AI to a med box equal doctors are done. Yep. AI to robots equal Uber done. Chefs done. All jobs done by humans. Yep. Yep. You ain't lying. Again, degrees plus experience won't mean anything. It won't mean anything. And you got, it's going to cause ontological shock to many. It will. It will cause a lot of cognitive dissonance. But hey, y'all watching the Red Nugent, so I know y'all gonna be all right. All right, again, hit that like button, share the stream, follow me on X. Let me pull that up real quick. Follow me on X. Right here, CryptoBlood_. I'm back on Facebook. You know, Mark Zuckerberg finally decided to unban the real niggas. And I'm back on Facebook. So it's facebook.com/CryptoBlood. Of course, YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that bell, subscribe, share this, comment. If you're watching after the live stream. That's it, ladies and gents. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I will see y'all later tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard for my 2 Satoshis. Oh, don't forget, sign up for BYDFI. Get your account set up. All right, have that account set up. Trade over there. Great platform. Excellent platform. I've been messing with them. And they've been a partner of mine since probably 2018, 19, when they were BitYard. Same company. They just rebranded maybe about 4 years ago. Great exchange. A lot of incentives. So sign up using that QR code or link in the description below. I'm out of here, people. Holla.
Yo, it's Crypto Blood, Detroit flow, screaming from the D, knowing what to show. Indicators are wrong point, OG since 12, invested in trade, living life like a pro. I'm Rucker, Jerry, and just Bloods do. Bad motherfucker in a good way, boo. Got my eyes on the charts, ain't no time to sleep. Get that money, gotta keep it creep. That's why Crypto Blood, just the Satoshis on the line. Stacking my coin, got the market on my mind. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum too. Cash is king, but I'm looking for a new move. I know the culture of the markets like the streets. Got my finger on the pulse, can't nobody beat. I see the trends, I see the flow. Got my strategies in place, you know.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live. Okay.